Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So who do we have in? We have Ian, we have Pops, we have Paul, we have Rachel, we had Rusty in early, and PJT. Hope you can all hear me. I know there's a delay. And the Metos. So how's everyone doing? Can you hear me well? Hi Pen. Can someone tell me in chat if you can hear me, please? Thank you, Andy. So Andy didn't check. Thank you, Rachel. Glad you can join me. 5 days ago, which would have been Wednesday. Hi, Sonia. I did my own homemade Pepper X vindaloo. Hi, Julie. Thanks to Andy. I can't have milk. Thanks to Andy sending me screenshots of the box. Hello, George. So we're going to have that. I've actually got it cooling down at the moment because I didn't want to just straight into it. I have some rice done as well, just in case I need the rice. Will not be drinking any milk. I can't do dairy. Hi, Mouse. Now there is a couple of things that will be coming to well, one I can show you will be coming to the channel during this week. I like my noodles. I've never had these ones before, so I will be reviewing these during the week. And if anybody, thanks, Rusty. If anybody is in Ireland or is coming to Ireland, and you're going to Super Value, you can get this glass, which, there we go, is by a brewing company. If you buy the beer, which is that one. Now they do a few of them, but if you do that, you'll get this glass free. And the beer is €3.25, and it is brewed in Mitchelstown, and I bought it in Mitchelstown. So, and no, I don't know what it tastes like. I've never had it. Thank you, Mouse. Now, as I said, I did make this homemade. We don't have an Iceland. I've already explained that. Our Iceland closed about 3 years ago. We had one in Fermoy, but it closed 3 years ago, I think it is now. So I had trouble getting Scotch bonnet because I was supposed to put Scotch bonnet in. Apparently we can't. Lol. Yeah, I'm just saying it in case anybody in Ireland. watches my stream, which is probably unlikely. But yeah, as I said, I couldn't get the Scotch bonnet, so I had to improvise with a sauce which was ghost pepper and habanero. So thank you, PJT. I really do not know how hot this is. I cooked it, but I haven't tasted it. So how am I feeling about this one? I'm pretty nervous actually. Lol, Andy. Ah. Not that quite. I'm a bit apprehensive because I don't know how hot this is going to be because I looked at the boxes and there was no percentages, so I kind of had to go with my own. So I don't know if I've done it too hot, not hot enough. I have no clue. Thanks, Pen. Yeah, I am pretty nervous actually. Hence why I put Martine the Mad One. And it is good to see George in chat. Not doing that, Andy. Definitely not. I still have the korma and the pizza to do. Your channel link don't work. Because you changed your name, I forgot. I'll have to scrap that one and put in a new one. Thanks for reminding me, Paul. Remind me again later. And please, everybody, I haven't got George's link in yet on my Nightbot. But if you want to go and check him out, he does lives nearly every day and he's a great guy. So please, if you haven't already subscribed to him, please consider doing so. Remind what? I can't remember. Ah, I'll remember. And you're all waiting for me to burn my mouth out. I still have it in its box. This was a microwave box. It's still pretty warm. So I'm going to let it cool down just a little bit because I want to, if I'm going to be, I want it to be hot. I want it to be hot from the spices, not the. Hi, Michelle. I want to from the spices, not because of the heat from the. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I can't put a poll up, but how many? Because I don't know how to. But how many people actually think I will actually be able to eat it? So we'll say one for who thinks I can, two who thinks I can't. I'd be very interested. I don't know how to put a poll up. Oh, gee, no pressure then, guys. So definitely no pressure then. One, because you're stubborn. Yeah, I am stubborn, Pen. Yeah, I can be stubborn. I'll go as much as I can until I know that I can't. So I'll open this so you can see what it looks like. It smells absolutely delicious, but that's what it looks like without tipping it all over my laptop. Now, I did split this into the whole. If you go back to my video and watch it, you'll see that I split it into two. My son is going to. My son is going to have some. Um, not sure when. but I've already given it to him. I gave it to him yesterday, and he wanted me to taste it first, which is fair enough. And I've asked him once he's tasted it to put it in the comments so that you can know what he thinks of it. So we'll give this a stir. So here we go. Not huge mouthfuls, Martin. You don't know how hot it is. You see it on my spoon? Here we go. That's a bit warm. It's nice though. It is delicious, George. It's got a nice flavour. Like none of the spices or the sauces are drowning out the chicken. You can still taste the chicken. Asbestos gob. You know the pandemic was good for some things. It's actually really nice. I'm about halfway done. Just to show you. Whoops. That's how much I have left. Okay, Julie. It's not bolognese, Paul, believe me. What I did was I made it and I froze it. It's the same container. Didn't do anything. Yeah, there's no point in moaning because it is hot. But if you slow down, it gets hotter. Whoops. That was a stupid thing to do. I left the star anise in it. Oh dear. A bit warm. I know you're kidding, Paul. Don't know why I did the rice. Don't need it. The wrong way. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Pen. That bit to go down the wrong way, though. Excuse me. Bit of a runny nose. Bit hot. A little sweat. Not much. For the calmer, I might actually put a bit more in. See if I can handle it a little bit hotter. As I said, there was no percentages, so I put in 1 tablespoon and a bit of the peppercorn sauce. Excuse me. And 1 and a bit tablespoons of the ghost pepper and habanero sauce. Excuse me. And I did do rice, but I didn't need it. Upset the frog. Yep. And I won't drink anything now for, what is it, 5 minutes? I mean, don't get me wrong, my tongue is hot and the top of my mouth. I am not chugging the bottle, Rusty. I'm going to use some of that bottle for the parma, the pizza, and if anyone wants me to do the chicken, I'll do the chicken as well. The chicken wings. I'll marinate them in pure sauce though. Lol. Yeah, it was worth a try. Well, what about a nice Guinness? Well, that's the thing, George. I actually don't like Guinness. I think it's like squid ink. I'm not really keen on the stouts and the Guinnesses. I don't like them. So what's everyone up to this evening? And if anyone wants to jump in, the link is in the, well, pinned at the top. If anyone wants to jump in, jump on. It is PJT Estrella for me. That's my favourite one. I haven't found one yet that's topped it. I mean, there probably is one out there, but I haven't found it yet. It's like Camille in a glass. It is. My grandmother used to have stout because she couldn't eat properly. So my dad used to go to the pub and take a jug, and he used to take it to the bar, and then they'd put stout in it, fill the jug up, and then take it to grandma, and then she'd have a cup every night. But yeah, that was really nice though. As I said, you can taste the spices. You can obviously you can taste the heat. But the chicken, you can still taste the chicken. That's what I like about that. You get some where you can't taste the chicken and it's just spice for the sake of spice, and I don't like them kind of things. I want to be able to taste my chicken, especially when you're doing it at home. That was nice. Not the hottest, but it's the nice. I think the hottest one I've had was the fowl from Spice and Ice. That one I struggled with. I like Guinness, but I couldn't session it. Yeah, I think it's like squid ink. Is it hot? It's it's a little bit hot for me. If other people are eating it, depends on your spice level. I mean, if you don't like spice, you're not going to eat it. But if you've got a very low tolerance of it, I'd say it would be very hot for you. But if you, it depends on your spice level. As I said, it's not the hottest I've had. But I don't know if that's because of the measurement, the amount I put in or not. But like, I don't know. I mean, my lips here are tingling, and my tongue is tingling a little bit, but it's not. It's nothing outrageous. So, what else did everyone else eat today? I mean, I had a couple of chicken nuggets earlier, but I didn't eat anything big because I didn't want it upsetting my stomach with that. My mum just gave us bland food as kids, but as soon as I tasted my first curry as a teenager, I was hooked. Yeah, and we had a tandoori mixed grill. Yum. I actually saw your curries earlier, Paul, PJT. Burning question, pardon the pun. Do you think Paul could handle it? Which Paul? PJT or Paul and Andy Paul? That was yesterday's curries. They look nice to be fair. I think they were. You said they were 3.49, so we'd end up paying like about 5.50. Both Pauls would do it, but regret it more. Lol. I don't know. They might not if they did it homemade. Michelle, I made homemade tomato and pepper soup for our lunch. Sounds lovely. Steak and nail pie with mashed peas, carrots, and trees just to annoy Andy. I actually saw the picture of the steak and nail pie. They look nice to be fair. Takeaway, Paul. I think he could handle the one I've made. As I said, I'm not sure. I can't compare it to the one that's in the shop because I don't know the percentages. And obviously, I didn't have the Scotch bonnet in mind. So I don't know if the Scotch bonnet would have made that hotter. I don't know. I had to use ghost pepper and habanero. Um, so I'm not sure how close it is to the one in Iceland. I mean, as I said, the pepperette sauce is what they use, and I bought the original pepperette sauce, so I would need a fire extinguisher for a fact. I had one bite of the pepperette pizza through that nastiness as well. Well, I am going to be trying that. Pepperettes will be in the tomato based sauce because I think that's how they would do it. It would be in the sauce, it'd be in the base. So I have an idea how to do that one. Yeah, the heat's gone from my mouth now. I'm more tasting more of the chicken and the sauce. It was like cardboard. I like the concept of homemade meals with all these challenges where people buy from shops, but it's cheaper too. Um, the sauce itself cost me £8.25. It's the posting and packing that cost me more. In the end, the sauce cost me €25. Um, the ghost pepper and chili, the ghost pepper and habanero, I should say, that cost me €3 or 3.20, something like that. You're only using a certain amount out of the bottle, so if you're going off that, I say it is cheaper because I'm doing what, three more different meals with it. Yeah, I have still sauce left. Yeah, so I'd say it would be cheaper making your own. To be fair, because how much are the ones in Iceland? I can't remember how much they were. How much were the items? I mean, you're not using the whole bottle on one meal, so it'd be cheaper. £4. Yeah, I mean, if you have most of you, I mean, most of us have our spices in anyway. So yeah, it would be cheaper to make your own. Way cheaper because I only used a tablespoon, and a bit of both sauces into that. I'd already made my base curry, so I think I shouldn't do things like that though. Kind of next challenge will saltiest chip. Now that's something I couldn't do because I don't like salt. One version is 48% salt. Nope. That is way too much salt. I mean, I very rarely salt my meals. No way am I going to be eating. Nope. It's not only a hard one, it's that's a lot of salt to take into your body at once. I'll have a pot noodle if you cook that here. I need to buy one and try my own one. Oh, you mean the sauce? I will send you the website, Andy, where you can get it. Don't be a mad ass. I mean, I got it off a legitimate site, and it came early. Penny, I resisted the urge to make a joke out of that. Personal growth, excuse me. No. And Paul says, not happening. I wouldn't do I won't do either of the chip challenges. I can't do the hot one because I have asthma, and if you have asthma, you've been warned not to do it. Because I did ask my GP because I was going to do it, and my GP said no. And I'm certainly not going to do something with like 48% salt. No, no more hot spice or pepperettes for me. No hot one again, me. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to do it, but them two challenges I wouldn't do. Like I'm all for a laugh and a joke, but I'm not going to. You're not going to put your health at risk. Same Bob. Both polls say no. Ah, both polls need more spice. More spice. Yeah, and Penn said exactly. Yeah, agreed. Your health comes first. You know your limits. Now, if that had been way, way too hot, that's what I was dreading. I didn't know how hot it was going to be. If that had been way, way too hot, I would have said and stopped. But it wasn't. But I would try and add, say, 1 tablespoon and a half in the korma. Now, I know people say the korma is hotter. So, PJT, did you watch Scott do it? Was a doddle. I mean, I do try almost anything. I will give almost anything a good go. But I'll also make sure that I'm not putting myself at risk. Anyone tried the very hot nut challenge? I've never even heard of it, Sonia. Light work, mate. You can do it, Paul. Nope, and won't be. Lol. Hi, Becca. Hot nut challenge sounds mad. How are you doing, Becca? You missed the challenge. You can ask chat whether I did it or not. SJ needs a hot nut challenge that will shut him up. I've never heard of the hot nut challenge. I like nuts, but what is it covered with? Martine, I have to be careful of what I eat. Sodium diet. Yeah, I dread to think what browser would pull up if I search for hot nut challenge. Go and give it a go, Rusty. I want to know what's on this nut. It's evil, Martine. Loads of them Reapers. What, the Carolina Reapers? Lol, Andy. Oh, Rebecca, she failed. Put it in the bin. Oh, did I know? Did I find it spicy? It was a little warm. The roof of my mouth was kind of tingling. My tongue was a little bit warm. Um, my mouth here stung a little bit, but like it's fine now. All I can taste is the curry. There's no spiciness there anymore. I was sweating just watching. Rusty did my sweating for me. No problem, no issue. She's the Iron Lady. Lol. I took my hoodie off. I was watching it. You guys were sweating more than I was. See, I like doing these challenges. I think they're fun. And I think it made it all the more fun because I made it myself. Was all the chat naked then? Lol, mouse. Ah, Sonia is finding it's a lesson in life. Probably mouse. Mousy would be rude if I wasn't. Rusty. Oh dear. Jeez. So if there is any challenges that you want me to do after I've done these ones, tell me in the comments. I got the curry on my bloody chin. And when I'm not talking about the one chip or the one chip of either of them, but if there is a challenge that you want me to take up, as I said, I've still got the korma and the pizza. And if people want me to do the wings, yeah, I'm not doing baloo. I'm seriously not eating an embryo. That is just wrong. Have you ever made parking? I haven't actually, Mouse. Rusty, have you eaten a balloon? Would you eat it? I mean, there's no way I'm crunching. No, I'm not doing that. I said I'd try almost anything. Yeah, you won't do it, but you want us to do it? Nope. Definitely not. I go parking when I go shopping. Andy. Although I don't know if it wasn't bony, maybe. Yeah, you see, you'd have to eat his beak and everything. No, thank you. Just think of it like a boiled egg, I guess. Nope. I don't eat boiled eggs. I don't eat eggs. Eggs are disgusting. I love it, Pen. Bonfire time. Yeah, I don't. We don't have. Well, obviously, we don't have bonfire night. It's nothing to do. Yeah, I haven't seen a bonfire since I was a kid. That's that's the death nut challenge is evil. Yeah, but what is in it? Let me know what's in the death nut challenge. I mean, I've done Carolina Reaper before, so Paul says I've messaged it to you, Rusty. Along with the bonfire, toffee and toffee apples. Yeah, treacle toffee. Oh God, you sure, Martin? Yeah, I want to know what's in it. Martin, have you banana and walnut cake with icing on top? Nope. I've never really done. I've not done puddings and cakes. I was like a blood orange the day after them damn wings. Okay. That cake sounds lovely, Julie. It does. I mean, I've done banana bread, but I haven't done. Oh, all this talk of sweet stuff. I could just eat some nut brittle. Oh, I love nut brittle. Was going to ask Paul. Mouse wasn't nice, lol. I suppose that's because the chicken wings are stuck, they're marinated in the sauce, aren't they? So they're going to take on more of that sauce. Whereas you put in the sauce into something that you're cooking, you're not marinating it. Hi, Michelle, love. My son makes it for me. Half the sauce was on your face, lol. Yeah, I saw that. The wings are crap. How about then my version of the chicken? How about if I marinated chicken legs? The sauce was separate. Okay, how about I do the marinated chicken legs? I do chicken legs instead of chicken wings. I think you can order that nut challenge on the internet. I'm going to look at that, see what it is. Yes, on your eBay, 16.99 though. Let's not. Let's not what? Good on you if you do. Seen a few videos with those. With what? The nut challenge or the chicken legs? Because I don't like wings. I think there's nothing on them. If I do chicken legs rather than do wings. Let's not do the nut. Don't think about it, Andy. Nut challenge. Well, I'm thinking about it, Paul. Can't be that bad. And Sonia's encouraged me. Go on, Martin. Well, good, because I ate, lol. Well, I'm thinking about it. I'll have a look, see what's in there, and see what. Like, I know my limits. And he's a hot challenge monster. He is, to be fair. So, Paul, if a woman can do it, so can you. Oh. Well, you can, mate, but I won't. Well, I'm going to have a look at it after this live, and I will put it in my community post if I will do it. But it'll take me a while to get it. Check YouTube. First nut challenge is deadly. Both polls say no. I sometimes cook corn chicken curry with rice only because I'm vegan. And there's nothing wrong with that. My daughter's a vegan. And you, Andy, can kiss both cheeks in the middle. Oh, okay. I want to see what this sort of hot nut is. Ah, there's actually two. two different ones. Hot Nut Challenge and the Death Nut Challenge. Okay. The Death Nut is made with a new super hot pepper distillate that is spray dried into a powder form, delivering a whopping 16 million Scovilles. That a bit hot. Do them both at once. I won't do them both at once. Okay, then there's this one. Hot Nut Challenge, 5 steps ahead. Oh. Oh. It won't let me show you. Can anybody see that? It's Hot Nut Challenge and there's 5 different steps to it. Right up, you can see it, mouse. I can't bring it any closer because no. What? There it is. Yeah. So I'm going to put it to a vote. If you want me to get that one, then put one in and I will get it. 3 steps for me: buy it, open it, and bin it. Andy, I will send you the picture after. So if people want me to do that, put ones in and I will get it. And I'll do that one. Paul too. Okay, that's your votes. Paul, I think you're outvoted here, look. Yep, you're outvoted. Yep, okay. That will be always game. Good on you. Yep, I will get that. I will sort that out next week and I will get that in and we'll do that as a live in the near future. I will put it on my community page when I have it. Well, good luck because I won't be and never will. It's for a laugh. Excuse me. And if that one isn't bad, I'll try the Death Note, but I'll have to look up that one. So that's 16 million Scovilles. Sounds a bit much. I think Paul should do it now he's outvoted. Ow. You know, I reckon Paul could do it if he built his tolerance up. Paul, why not try the first nut? At least you've tried it then. Not for me. I saw someone almost die doing the hot chips. Wasn't nice. No, I ain't doing it. Yeah, I won't do the hot chip. The hot chip is totally different. It's what you know your limits. I know my limits. I mean, I might only do one or two of them. Paul hot chip almost put me in hospital, mate. Yeah, I know. Only hot nut I'll do is in the shower. Lol. I'd never do that with my beat. It looked horrendous. I won't do the chips, but I will try other things. I think you know your limits. You don't push your limits. As I said before COVID or before I had COVID, I barely could do anything hot. I did I got Chris the Butcher actually did the two times spicy. It was either two times spicy or three times spicy. I can't remember pot noodle. And I tried it and it took me 2 hours to eat it. And there wasn't that much in it. Now, since I had COVID, when I had COVID, I lost my sense of taste. I lost my smell. After that, it did come back, but I don't think it came back the way it used to be. So, because I did try it again after I had COVID and it didn't bother me. So, Paul, after what I saw, I'll never do it. Yeah, you don't have to. We wouldn't expect you to. Well done, Martin. You will do it. Thank you, Sonia. As I said, you know your limits. Martin, do you like beef stew with dumplings? I do. I do that every winter. Does anyone want to jump on for the last half hour? You're more than welcome. No more extreme hot stuff for me, not happening. And you've done well with the ones you've done, Paul, and you know your limits. Like you did really, really, really well. As I said, everyone has their own limits. You have to, when you reach your limit, it's time to stop. I can't. There's copyright stuff in the background. I'm not monetized. Patreon pepper's more your style, Paul. And there's nothing wrong with if you can't do spicy. There's nothing wrong with that. Or padron, yeah. Like not everyone can do spicy stuff, and there is nothing wrong with that. Get you a strike, no lol. Okay. So before you got COVID, you used to smell. Then you got COVID, and now you lost it. The whole hobby is about you losing yours. Lol. Now I can smell and I can taste. It's just different to what it was beforehand. You can't help your taste buds. I can't stand fish, whereas other people love it. Exactly. Your taste buds are different. Like I said, mine changed. I mean, my kids will tell you, mild curry would do me in. I mean, I've had some curries where, but the first real spice ones I did would have been, and I mean, real spicy, spicy. I'm not talking about the noodle thing. Would have been the spice and spice. No, I ate the first one. I ate the second one, but the fowl, I had a few bites of that, and I was like, nope. Mild curry, you might as well have chicken soup. Yeah, not everybody has. Not everybody can handle hot curries though. Haddock or cod, yum. I like haddock. My favourite fish is salmon though. Don't mention pollock to Andy though, laughing my ass off. I love mackerel. I haven't had mackerel for years. And like it's very hard to get fish over here, even though we're near the ruddy water. That's mine too, Marty. Yeah, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, Mum used to do. I don't need if you can get them anymore. We used to get finny haddock with a knob of butter, and it was in plastic, and you put it in water and boil it in the bag, and it was yum. I don't know if you can get it anymore. Ooh, pollock can go the same place as trees on the plate, mate. Yeah, I'm not so keen on pollock. I think it's watery. That doesn't make sense since it's coming out of sea, but I think it's watery. Yeah. I don't think pollock is a very meaty fish. I think it's a downgrade fish. Love smoked haddock on raw mops. I have never tried raw mops. I know where to get them, but I've never tried them. What's a raw mop? I think it's a pickled herring that's rolled up. I am not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I think that's what it is. I know it's a fish rolled up into, yeah. Does it clean? No, it doesn't. Yeah, pickled herring. I was right. Yeah. I've never had them. I've seen them. I know where to get them, but I've never had them. Anybody else had them? Has anyone tried making food in the hole in an air fryer? I'm thinking of having all. Has anyone tried making food in the hole in an air fryer? I'm thinking, huh? What hole? Yeah. The reason I mentioned that I put a low sodium diet because of kidney failure, plus there's other foods in drink that I'm not allowed in my diet. I'm only allowed to drink 1 litre a day. Ow. You should try them, Paul, if you can't do hot stuff. Yep. Yes, Mouse, I have a video. Oh, Toad in the hole. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've done one in the air fryer. I hate sardines as well. Well, actually, sardines in a lasagna is absolutely delicious. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. I'll pass Martine, thank you. Lord. Well, definitely lost the flavour of my curry now. I love sardines on toast. I'm not a huge lover of sardines, to be fair now. But when I put them in the lasagna, they were actually really nice. Salmon is lush though. Salmon is lush. Very pricey. Paul, you're not very adventurous with food, are you? Ah, he is. Like, you know your likes and what you don't like. Nope, neither are you, Andy. Paul, I think we should all have a vote for Paul to try herring. Vote 1 for yes. You mean the roll mop, Sonia? He is, Andy. Paul loves tripe, for God's sake. Ha 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 ha. I haven't had tripe for years. No, Sonia, ain't going to happen. Yeah, she meant the roll mops. He said no, Sonia. Tripe. Tripe num num. I don't even know if we can get tripe. So you put one in. I know, Michelle, Mum used to have it with vinegar. Yeah, my dad used to have it with vinegar. When I said my, yeah, not happening, lol. Wife once told me no more adventures with food, so I ate a curry whilst hanging upside down. Oh, I actually thought that was going to hurt my stomach as well, like, but my stomach's fine. I'm definitely going to have to put more in the coma. You can keep the trip or the tripe. You can keep the tripe. I like cockles and prawns with vinegar. I like prawns, and I haven't had cockles for since I left England. I know I don't like mussels because I had mussels. Um, this was going back near the start of my channel. Me and Lou did mussels. I think it was mussels. It was mussels in garlic and summer, and they were gross. All they tasted of was the sea. They were horrible. Cockles are gritty, aren't they? Don't know. The thought of seafood, yuck. Cockles, prawns, mussels, whelks, and winkles. Steve loves them all. Uh, don't like mussels. Never had whelks. Never had winkles. Never had cockles, and I like prawns. Yeah, gritty, Sonia. But I want to try a lobster, but I'm not paying a fortune for a lobster, just in case I don't like it. Seaweed with garlic. Yuck. I like seaweed and I love garlic. Everyone knows I love garlic. The more garlic's in my meals, the better. Yum. My mum said I enjoyed periwinkles as a child. Lol. Yeah, I don't. I've never had them, and obviously you're not going to get them over here. Although you might in Yall, because the seaside there, you might get them there. I mean, there's so much food out there that I haven't even scratched the surface of food. Anyone remember eating pomegranates as chews? Yeah, I hated that. Here's your pomegranate, half a pomegranate. Took you flipping hours to try and get the bloody seeds out with a pin. By the time you got down to it, it'd be nearly fucking mouldy. Never tried jellied eels. That's aspic though, isn't it? Aspic and eels. Jellied, yeah, it's aspic. Imagine swallowing the pin though. Bet that did happen. That don't happen now. Yeah. Oh, enjoy, Julie. That sounds minging as well. But it's only aspic. Isn't eels in aspic? Isn't that what the jelly is? Aspic. I mean, I could be wrong. Is it jelly strawberry? No, it's aspic. Might be good for arthritis. That put put your heel in the jelly. Put your heel in jelly. Aspic doesn't have that much of a taste to it, though. Well, it I think it's the texture that people don't like about it. Thank you. I think. Welcome in, Arif Hassan. I hope I said that right. So, anybody got any plans for the week? Anything exciting? Or the weather? Yeah, gaming. Nice. Moving on. Did you get oh, you're getting the contract tomorrow, isn't it, PJT? Nothing exciting from me. Your working mouse. In the Bradley's jellied eels, it's beef gelatin. Yeah, so it's aspic. Yeah, I'm hiding so Paul and Michelle don't ask me to help them move. Hopefully praying. I'm from Bangladesh. Welcoming. I'm in Ireland. Actually, Paul and Michelle talked, was it Joey, on a little trip, an SJ, that did a live stream yesterday. Andy, we're going to have to go and see Paul and them. Cinema Tuesday, Doctors Wednesday, and Hairfield Thursday. What are you going seeing, Pen? Nothing much. Getting to Specsavers to arrange an eye test and get new glasses. Bangladesh win today, Cricket World Cup. Nice. It was great to meet him. Yeah. Is he still around or has he gone back home or what? Probably the last time to London. Okay. Paul, be great to meet up. Julie saying hi to Arif. Tuesday back to USA. Okay. Were you seeing before he goes back, or was that the last time, the one and only time you're seeing him? You going to booze up or anything with him? Thanks, Pop. He went to US football. Yeah, we won't see him again, unfortunately. But at least you saw him and you had a good time. So, no booze, they're sober. Yeah, I know, and they're doing really well. I mean, I get it. It's hard because they have a beer channel, so it's kind of associated with their channel. We are seeing one battle after another that we cancelled last week, and the Smashing Machine on Friday. What's the Smashing Machine? Paul will have booze in. We can invade his bar. Not until after he's moved. Yeah, be here next weekend if moved, maybe. Yeah, running out of videos to share, lol. Um, I'll talk to you after, PJ. I'll give you some ideas. Because it is kind of, I can understand it's kind of hard when you're not, when you have to be sober, and your channel is primarily on beer. So yeah, I can help you out there. Yeah, you got to have a drink once you move in the housewarming. Yeah, definitely. They do. Yeah. And don't forget, on the 31st, we're doing a Halloween special. And that will be with Paul from Cooking with the Takeaway Boys and Andy from the Takeaway Boys. Cooking with the Takeaway Boys. It makes sense. It does. I know Skeggy well. I've never been to Skegness. I've been to Blackpool. I've been to Fleetwood. I've been to Garstang. That's my knowledge outside of Manchester. mean, I've been around Manchester, different places, but our holidays were either Blackpool or Fleetwood or Garsang. That's how adventurous we were. Well, Mum and Dad were anyway. Why would you want to do a video with them pair of idiots? They're not idiots. We like Skeggy. We're back in May. Yeah, it's one place I never went to. I mean, we have a Blackpool over here, believe it or not. But it ain't a Blackpool like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's just a little place with shops, but it's called Blackpool. Viva Skeg Vegas, went for a paddle up to my neck. The takeaway boys are idiots. No, they're not, Andy. You know you're not. We are not idiots. We're total. Well, then we all fit right in because I'm the mad one. Lol. Oh. And Andy, will you be putting out more questions? Love Blackpool, go every year with my hubby and stop at the Westvale Villa on Reeds Avenue, Blackpool. Rusty, I'm the only sane one here. Lol. Andy, don't buy a mask. Use the one you have on. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, when we went to Blackpool, I mean, they still had the illuminations with the old style illuminations, not the crap they have now. Yeah, I just got to think of more questions. Okay. Rusty, same. Lol. Welcome to the madhouse. Julie says, Rusty, are you sure? As sane as the voices in my head that tell me I am. Sure, I think we all can be a little insane sometimes. Well, when I say insane, I mean we can all be either scatterbrained, a little mad, whatever, fun. There's a little bit of everything in us. It's just how you use it. Good night, Martine. Thank you for hosting chat. See you around. Thank you, Mouse, for dropping in. Take care. What's a bath? We don't have one. What's Yeah, we don't have a bath. I miss my bath. We have a stupid shower. Thick and hate showers. At least with a bath, you can have a nice long soak, book in hand, a nice drink. You can't do that in the shower. Nah, I hate showers. The last time I had a bath would have been when I went away. When I say went away, I stayed in the Premier Inn in Cork. So we went to see Milton Jones with my son, and that bath was lush. You can just pin the book to the ceiling. Oh yeah. We have a wet room, miss a bath. Yeah, I miss my baths. Although you can get portable ones, you can get ones off Temu. I've seen them because I was thinking of getting one. But then I was thinking of doing something with Temu. But then a lot of people said no, so Martin, thank you for making me laugh. Just what I needed. You're very welcome, Julie. Just buy a builder's bucket then, Martin. Have a bath in the living room. You mean like they did in the old days? A big freaking silver bar, tin bar. Duh. Get one of them baths the hillbillies had. The old tin baths. It'd take you ages to fill the thicking thing up. Tin bath in front of the fire. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but in a yellow bucket. I'm not buying a bucket. I wouldn't even fit in a bucket. My foot wouldn't even fit in a ruddy bucket. Well, it probably would, but like, my nan had one of those tin baths. I think we all had them back in the day, didn't we? I remember my mum putting us in a tin bath. I would have been what, about 4? It's a builder's bucket. I don't know what a builder's bucket is. We used to have to sit in the sink as a kid. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Oh, them were the days. They were. Times have changed. Changed a lot. I bathed my kids in mum's Belfast sink. Oh, they were huge sinks then. If you could bring one thing back from the past, what would it be? Hello, George. I still sit in the sink. How would you sit? Okay. Lol. So you bring nothing back. Okay. What the fuck? So come on. If you could bring one thing back from the past, just one thing, what would it be? Old TV programs. Okay. That's a hard one, Martin. It is, but it can be anything, just one thing. My parents. That's a that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. My dad. Last week's lottery numbers and put it. Sorry. Last week's lottery numbers and put it on this time. Yeah. The sense of community we used to have. We knew everybody in our road and around the block. We kind of have that. Where we are, we know everybody. We look out for each other. And if anyone's stuck for anything or needs a helping hand, we do that. So I know what you get. I don't miss that because we still have that over here. I bring back my rocking horse that my granddad got for my 10th birthday. Oh, It is kind of hard one because it is personal. I would bring back Robin Williams or PJT's hair because I'm nice side. Oh, what would I bring back? Hmm. I bring back my sister-in-law. If you know, you know. But I can see why people say it's hard. Yeah. I bring back my son. Oh, pops. Bring back hanging. But Rusty, would you bring back his watered down spirits back? That's a thought. Bring back hanging. I believe in capital punishment. I don't know if it'd work these days though. So is everybody liking the vertical? Do they prefer the vertical to the landscape? Or should I say portrait or landscape? I know this is the second time I've used that. If I could bring back my parents, grandparents, and my brother. No. Yeah, looks good. Thank you, Paul. I like both. Fair comments on you. As I said, these are just trying out the vertical for a while. I mean, Halloween night will be. Think it works. I'm not sure yet. As I said, I'm still testing it out, so we'll see. I don't even know how many's in chat. I don't know how many's been in chat, so I can't really see my thing where it usually tells you. I did overlay for our next live. Nice. This background looks nice. Yeah, it's one I picked up from Google. Don't tell them. It's copyright free anyway, so I've done 2 vertical lives now and got a few subs off them. It definitely helps. I think this is my third. My first one was last year. I think that was one that I did live the morning after seeing Milton Jones. And I did that one too early because yeah, I was chatting bubbles with myself. But we'll see how it goes. Julia, how are you getting on with your dialysis as my mum has got to start it soon? Vertical help more when not on StreamYard though. But I do them straight from YouTube, not StreamYard. I've never actually done a live from YouTube. Yeah, I've never done or have I? No, I think the one that I did when I was chatting bubbles to myself was on YouTube. Was through YouTube, I think. But all my lives are through StreamYard. I mean, can you actually use a background on going through YouTube? Because I'm not sure of that. Lol, chatting bubbles. Yeah, but I say it was pretty early when I did that one. Okay, so you can't do okay. So I'd have to set up somewhere else to do that then. Okay, next live I'll try and do it through. Yeah, but when you do it through YouTube, can you pre-schedule it, or do you just have to go live? Like on StreamYard, you pre-schedule it, but you can you pre-schedule it through YouTube, or can you only do that through StreamYard? Because I know I like to pre-schedule mine just live. I think. Yeah, you can schedule. Yeah. Oh, okay. People who randomly scroll will see you more often if you're not using StreamYard. It's how the views pick up quicker if you're a constant, if you are consistent with streaming. Okay, so you can schedule it on YouTube. I'll have to look at that because, as I said, I've been doing it through StreamYard. I never actually thought I know I'm on YouTube, but I never actually thought of going live on YouTube. Yeah, it sounds weird. You can set it in advance, but can be confusing. Don't always work either, but better out there when works like ours. Okay, I'll look into it because yeah, I don't like. I like to schedule mine. Although I could put it in my community. You see, if I put it in my community page, hardly anybody goes and looks at that. So if I just go live, I'd be chatting bubbles. StreamYard, good if you're having guests. Yeah. In other words, go straight live on YouTube, Paul. He's asking you, PJC. Yeah, StreamYard vertical, they don't push plug as much. So would everybody rather me put on my community page live Sunday at 6 or whatever and just do it through, just go straight live on that day through YouTube? Would that be better? Or I suppose I could do a short saying I'm live such and such a day and then just go straight through YouTube. It's up to you, Martin. It's what's worked for you. Yeah. Like me personally, I like to schedule my lives. I know most people know that I'm on Sundays, but like, yeah, it will get more in definitely. Yeah, it would, Martin. Have a great night, everyone. I've been summoned to pick up my daughter. Thank you for coming in, George. Much appreciated. You are, PJ. Okay, then. So, say for next Sunday, I'll be live 6 p.m. Same as usual. And I'll just go straight through YouTube. And when I'm doing one with guests, I'll go through StreamYard. And I'll put it in my community page, and I'll probably do a short so that people know that I'm doing it then. Seems to be the best way to do it. Anyway, I've taken up too much time from everyone. And it's nearly 20 to 8. I can share as well for you. Thanks, Paul. PJT. That would help. We shall see in the week when I try it. Okay. But I'll give it a shot and see what happens. So, as I said, I've taken up too much of everyone's time. So, I'm going to say good night. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you all here. And it's been a pleasure eating the pepperettes that I made. Thank you, Paul. Big loves to you all. I'm going to say good night. Thank you for joining me until the next one, which will Sunday next week. Hope to see you there. Have a great week. Love you all. Good night.